Oh, hey, y'all. It's your girl, Just Bree. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody having a pleasant evening. Once again, I'm up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Um, can't go to sleep right away. So, I made a video about on the topic of sex. Just plain out sex. And I just I'm re-recorded now because I had to switch some things up, and I'm not too good at editing. I don't even know if I have the correct app on my laptop to edit right now, so I'm not trying to figure all that out. So, um, I'm gonna be sharing a few stories, and situations that I've been in. Um, I mean, feel free to judge if that's what you want to do. I'm not getting into all of that, so y'all can have all the discussion y'all want in the comment section. Um, I just want to laugh and, talk about some experiences and some thoughts and, things of that nature. So, want to hear it? Here it go. So, the first thing I came up with was oral sex. So, my first time having oral sex was with my girlfriend's cousin. He had been, I was about 16. He was like 20 something, 26 or something like that. Grown ass man, you know. Yeah, R. Kelly's is out there. So, but anyway, he performed oral sex on me, and after watching me for a while, crushing on me or whatever, knowing I was a young tenderoni, and it was pretty good. I mean, it was good. So that was my first experience with that, and I enjoyed it. Um, now the first time I performed oral sex, I don't remember. I ain't gonna even lie, I don't remember. But I know I've never swallowed. So, um, that's not to say nothing went down, something didn't go down unintentionally. But am I gonna sit up there like they do in the pornos? I'm just not. That's not for me. No judgment here. We just kicking it. So, but I asked someone how it tasted, and they said it tastes like seaweed. But obviously, it depends on your diet, the person's diet. So now that I know that, or we know that, um, that's how you could pretty much that's how that works. So, but what I do like to do is kind of like I've used lubrications, edible lubrications, and I've seen a video where a girl used a fruit roll up. That looks that's an idea. So that's something I may try in the future with my husband or a boyfriend, whatever comes first. So the whole Kegel thing is a great technique. Hopefully most of us know what that is, depending on your age, I guess. Um, I think I learned that kind of like in my mid to late 20s about doing the Kegel exercises. So I still do them, and I haven't had sex in, it'll be 2 years in July. And prior to that, it was 3 years. Um, so, and I was by choice. I was going through some things, and I was not interested in sex at all. I had some things going on. So, with that being said, Yeah, Kegels. If you do the Kegels in the middle of sex, like, I think that just makes a man's eyes roll in the back of his head, from my understanding. It's a good thing to do when you're having sex. You use those muscles like you about to pee and stop your pee while you're having sex, baby girl. So, from what I've heard from men, that is a plus. So, let me see. Kegels. What else? Um, my favorite position is missionary. So when I'm on top, I like to, I like to ride, and then, like, as you ride, your clitoris rubs, kind of like rubs back and forth on the penis and whatever. So that's how I have my orgasms. And I'm the type, once I have an orgasm, I'm usually done. I notice that I'm like, it's over for me. Like, you could keep going, but it's over for me. I can't have more than one orgasm, and I'm 42. I don't know. I guess I just, whatever. I don't know. But, I guess I can still figure it out if I want to, but shit, so far once has been enough. And then, um, I'm usually like the dude rolling over, like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. So, let me see. Has anybody ever done the grapefruit thing? Like on, in the movie? It just seems so messy. I mean, I guess, sex is kind of messy. um, I would definitely like to try, like, I definitely would like to bring more fruit and whipped cream into the bedroom whenever I do find a partner. um, this next, I'm reading off of this now because like I said, I redid the video. So sorry if it sounds slow. First video was funnier, but I felt like that I didn't like the way it came out. So now it sounds like I'm reading. I'm not just going with the flow. Um, so butt plugs. I've never had one of those. I don't want anything around my butt, around the rectal area. Don't bother that. Don't touch it. Don't, no, 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 no. To each his own. Again, to each his own. But I stay away from that area. Don't put nothing in it, on it, around it. Nope, 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 nope. Leave it alone. I did have a. I was seeing a guy that ate my butt. And I was just like in shock. I'm like, you did what? Like, I did. I did. Okay. I wasn't expecting it. Um, but you know what? It was kind of fun because we were in the bar, and it was one of the little hole in the walls late at night. Not a lot of people there, a handful of people there. And he lured me into the bathroom. And I'm like, well, what's going on? And he like, just come here, come here. I got something to show you. So, he did his business in the bathroom. And He just went downtown and baby caught the bus back home, I guess. And I was just like, whoa. And that turned me off. Like, I don't touch my butthole. Like, don't touch my butt. I stopped talking to him after that. I just don't go near it. I'm sorry. Don't go near it. It turned me off. Um, so butt plug. Toys, I don't do toys. Never have. Or well no, I ain't gonna say that. I had a bullet. I don't even know if I was using the damn thing right. I don't do toys. I'm just not a toy person. I guess if the right person came along and said, they want to show me or whatever. I know how to use a toy, but it doesn't do anything for me. Now I would be interested in trying the toy that eats you out or whatever. I wouldn't mind seeing how that goes. And then my cousin was showing me the one that sucks the nipples. Because my nipples are real sensitive, like, as far as. Because I could just be chilling and then I rub up against my nipple and be like, oh shit. I'm like, I ain't got no nigga. The hell? And then I got to figure out something else to do to sidetrack myself. Because I gotta do something to forget about, the fact that I ain't got no man. Shit. And, sometimes, I mean, masturbation is okay. It's cool. Shit, you ain't gonna get no diseases and you ain't gonna be shit having to deal with a bunch of mess. But I don't know. I think I'm starting to actually want a man, y'all. Okay, so let's see. Do. Oh, so I was watching this show on Fuse called Bad Date or something. Anyway, so the girl was having sex with the guy, and she called him the wrong name. Long story short, and I've done that before, but I don't know if anybody's called me the wrong name. I've never heard it. Like Lisa, Angela, Tamala, Renee. Keep me from around the way. I need around the way, girl. Um. Okay. So is this even? This ain't in no particular order. So. Oh. So my next thing was about faking an orgasm. When to and when not to. Ladies, never. Don't ever fake an orgasm. Well, hmm. I say no because I feel like why would you play yourself like that? The man ain't gonna never know, you know what I'm saying? When he hitting the spot and when he ain't. Shit. I was dealing with this guy, I was dealing with somebody and I was like, yo, you wait a minute, which one is okay. So he tells me the one where I was telling the story about the guy that told me I was too wet. Um he loved to hear me orgasm. And I could orgasm with him here and there. Um, but the times that I couldn't even like, he couldn't even just like get it up, or whatever the case was, it got so frustrating. And then he would be like begging me to have sex with him. Like I couldn't call him and have a conversation for him not being like, oh, can I come? Let me come over. I want to come over and, I want to do it to you. I want, whatever they say. I don't know what the hell he said. Shit. And then it's like, now, I was frustrated that last time. Then you got the nerve to tell me that my pussy is too wet. And you already working with a saline hot dog, which no judgment, fellas, no judgment, because I have had a saline hot dog, but he knew how to work it. But don't you tell me I'm too wet and you supposed to be inside of me. What the fuck? So I think I had to end up explaining to him like, listen, this ain't working. I don't know what's going on, but I can't I can't keep frustrating myself by having sex with you and you know, it's not gonna work. So anyway, he just, oh Lord, he whined and he whined because he just loved the sound that I made when I orgasm. Because that's what he would always tell me. So, let me see. And it's so frustrating, especially, like that situation was frustrating because I liked it. Liked it. I liked him. And he was a good friend, you know. But also, if a man don't ask you how, okay, what am I saying here? I'm just jotting stuff down. If a man don't ask you how to get to how, okay, if listen, y'all, how much time is it? 1:25. Excuse me. So if a man is not showing concern, basically, or consideration of how and if you climax while you having sex, that's a problem. Because I need you to know when I climax and if I climax, if you're gonna be my man or if you're gonna have sex with me again. Because guess what, baby boy? If you show that you ain't got no interest and you just all about self, then boo boo. To the left, to the left. I ain't got time for that. I'm too. I've been old since I was 30 now. And once you get around 30 and you start to realize, man, I'm about to start speaking up for myself. This sex ain't all about the man. Shit. I want to get mines too. So when you get that confidence and you start to speak up, like, listen, nigga, here, let me tell you something. You ain't hitting it that way. You better hit it. You got to hit it this way and that way. But I don't want to teach you everything now. Some shit you got to know, and you better be teaching me. um, threesomes. To be or not to be a lesbian? Not that you're lesbian for having threesomes. No. See, my thing is this. I don't want no soft face, no soft face bitch down in my crotch. Maybe if she grew some hair on her damn face, them hair, the women with the beards. Nah, I don't even want that shit. I want a man. Um, I'm a part of that beard group, beard gang on Facebook, baby. Baby, let me tell you, child. Listen, them beards do something to you. You be like, whoa, hey, ooh, hey. But yeah, no coochie eating for me. And I don't want no soft face bitch down in my crotch. I'll suck 10 penises before I eat a coochie. Nope, nope, nope. Um, and no, I don't want to see my man having sex with nobody, and none of the sort. Let's see. If he asked, okay, so say he asked me to, I don't know. I guess if we was together, and I don't know because you introduced us. It depends on the chick. Like, who is she? Where she come from? How I know you ain't gonna be calling her behind my back? No, 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 no. Should if I ain't enough, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. So, let me see. No faking of the orgasms. We ain't doing that, girl. So I got that part. Da, 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 da. Okay, I think I got one more. Okay, sexting. Sexting. When sexting goes wrong, that should be. I'm sure there's some stories on here on YouTube about this. So I'ma just okay. I'ma put him on blast just because. Mm, y'all ain't gonna ever find out who he is anyway. So my baby daddy, my baby daddy, cause I got two, so we ain't gonna say which one. Ah, I got two. Okay, so my baby daddy. Yeah, I'm sounding like Bunquisha. Yeah, my baby daddy. Who that is? That's just my baby daddy. Who that is? I said listen, I played that for my kids. Well, I played that for my daughter. I was cracking up. I said, see what we used to listen to? And we talk about them today, and we listen to shit like that. Okay, so one of my kids' fathers sexted my mother. I'm gonna make that the title too, cause y'all gonna watch my damn videos. I should put Jazzy name in my damn title. That bitch still got me almost 300 videos. I mean, 300 views. Sounds the Ray. Shit. I thought you was the popular one. So one of my kids probably sexted my mother. She was like, so she texts me, and then he texts her after me, apologizing. I know y'all ain't gonna believe this shit, but it's true. I wish she would have saved it. We ain't know how to screenshot. This was a couple years ago. We ain't know how to screenshot. I wish we would have saved that shit. Um, so he texted her. She texts me. She calls me. She like, girl, he sent me. She said, is he cheating on his wife? I think he cheating on his wife. I said, I don't know. Shit, what you telling me asking me for? I don't know. I don't give a damn. Then I get a text one day, and I forgot what I said, but I know I was like, I texted him back. He texted me. And I was like, ew, I said, don't nobody want your ass or something, I said. And I said, ew, awkward or something. And he didn't text me back. But yo, he had a bad habit of that shit, and I'm not lying. God is my witness. So so sure enough, my mother was like, I bet I bet he messing around. And I'm like, girl, I don't care. So anyway, so one day me and my cousin was talking, and she was all pumped up about her ex-husband or something. And we was talking about something. And she was like, and yeah, that's why your baby daddy cheating. So my mother called it, right? And I'm just like, I said, girl. So I'm laughing it off like, girl, I don't care about that shit. He ain't my man. And I was just like, it's so funny when bitches get mad, or us women get mad. But we sure do throw a nigga under the bus. Um, and in another story, I'm gonna tell you who he was cheating with. Um, and it's a whole other story behind it. I'm gonna just share the story because it's between. I got two baby daddies, so I'm not gonna say which one it was. But it's a story time. Put it that way, because it's a lot more to it, to his cheating than just that. Okay, so him and his wife did end up getting divorced last year, so or in the process of divorcing. Anywho, sex and heels I find to be very sexy, and I've worn heels during sex a time or two. um, Foot fetishes. I have not had those, but I do have cute feet. I've been told I had cute feet too, so I know I have cute feet. Um, you know, okay, so there's one guy that I had sex with that I was dealing with, and it was the best sex ever. How do you differentiate between? See, I've asked this question multiple times. How do you determine if a woman has? Well, I guess it's because how wet they get. I could never understand. I'm like, how do you know when a woman has good cooch? But so good penis meaning, and actually the good penis was, I think before I even had was having orgasms. And since I've had an orgasm, and I'm 42 years old, and that was in my early 20s. To this day, that's the best sex I ever had, and I didn't even have an orgasm. So he just knew how to position and pick you up and throw you around. He was picking me up and tossing me around. Of course, I wasn't the size I am now. Okay, my favorite body part is arms, arms. Arms does it for me, honey. And that beard gang ain't too far behind. A nice beard and some arms. Ooh, child. Height is not a big deal for me. To me, I had somebody say before, we all the same size laying down. So there you go. When it comes to talking dirty, not much of a talker. I tried to start talking dirty during sex. I don't like phone sex. I tried to become a phone sex operator once. I might make a video about that, but it was laughable. And I started to get into it actually a little bit. But I'm not a fan of phone sex. But talking dirty during sex, kinda. I just don't know what to say, and without feeling like um I'm sounding silly. I don't know. Rough sex. I would like to have enough hair to be pulled, but since I don't, I have damaged my hair so in so many ways it don't even make any bit of sense. So now I gotta my hair is all cut off and I'm about to get a pixie cut. Soon as my I gotta make an appointment. um but hair pulling would be nice. I like hair pulling. Do you pull braids? Can you pull braids? Do you pull What if you pulled a lace front? Child, gotta be real secure. Neck grabbing, yes. Why do I sound like this list is like a grocery list? I don't know. Yo, I'm bugging. It's late. Neck grabbing, I like. Like, grab my neck. Yeah, this is a part of rough sex. Not too rough, because you know what I don't like? There's been a time or two where the man, if I happen not to be wet for whatever reason, as the sexual encounter ensues, and I'm just not getting wet enough because maybe I'm not attracted or whatever the case is, and they're like, you know, beating you down to the point where it's like, dude, like this shit is annoying. So now, since I've gotten older, from my 30s on up, you know what I mean? Once I really came into myself, I'm like, listen here, nigga, you gonna have to slow this shit down, and you got to caress me and slow it down. You're not gonna be pounding me like some damn, like I'm a damn, uh, a pound of meat with a damn hammer or some shit. You ain't doing that. I don't like it that kind of rough. I like to grab. I like when, like, grab my face, smack my face. Yeah, I had that happen before. Yeah, smack me one time on the face. I want to be submissive in the bedroom. But not nothing crazy. I'm just enough. I've had sex in the car. My ex-boyfriend when I was younger, he had a truck. I don't know if it was an F-150 or what. But the cops did flash the lights in the car, and I don't know what they said. I don't know. Did they say something? They thought I was a prostitute? I don't know. They didn't say anything. Did they? No, they didn't say anything. Anyway, um, okay, foreplay is a big deal for me. I cannot go straight into sex. Like, no, 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 no. And I like kissing a lot. I had a bad kissing experience. A guy, actually, he was a minister, unlike Sansaray. He was an actual minister. And somebody I had been looking at for several years. And he finally had stopped by my house. And whatever happened, it led to kissing. I don't know how. But it was just awkward as awkward could be. And he was very handsome. And yeah, maybe it was. I would assume it wasn't his first time kissing. I would see. This is a whole nother story within itself. He supposedly had a kid that he never really mentioned. Not to say he was ashamed, so to speak, but by him being a minister and having a child out of wedlock. So I'm like, well, nigga, you ain't a virgin, so what the hell? But anyway, that's another story. Um, Favorite body part, I said that already. Penis sizes, I went through that in one video. Um, I've seen every penis size imaginable working at a nursing home, so. But in my sexual experience, I've seen very small to the third to a third leg. Okay. A very small one, I couldn't do nothing with just as much as I couldn't do nothing with the third leg. So anything in between, I can handle. um, what was this? Oh, oh, then you got the curvy penis. Um, so I like when I had a friend who had a curvy penis, and when he um when he climaxed, when he came, he would he, he would do this growl. I don't know if he was growling or grunting. Child, it sounded like a growl, but it kind of turned me on because I was like, damn, he sounded like DMX. Can you imagine having sex with DMX? The way he be grunting and growling and talking all crazy. Um. Oh. So then my other video I was saying. Oh. Okay. So when it comes to celebrity, sexual fantasies, I guess you could say, DMX would be one because the whole growl thing turns me on. Chris Brown, Bobby Brown. I say Chris Brown. Hell, I might as well say Bobby Brown. Corinne Stephan said that he was sloppy. She had sloppy sex with him. So I take the Bobby Brown, back when he was first coming out. That Bobby Brown seemed like, you could tell he was all that in this. Especially when he was messing with Karen White, he was probably, I know he was blowing that back out. And when he first got with Whitney, that was a good time to get him. But and MC Hammer with his dancing ass, he'll blow somebody back out. He got a bunch. I don't know how many kids he got, but he's been married for a long time, if I'm not mistaken. As far as I know, it's the same person. I ain't never seen his wife, but I believe he married. Anyway, that concludes the title. That concludes the video for this evening. If you have any questions, please don't ask. But if you got any funny stories you want to comment, feel free. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to laugh and share some stories. So if you want to bug out and call me whatever you want to call me, feel free. I'm not, that doesn't bother me. I'm not into that shit. I do what I do and move on. All right, y'all have a good night, and I'm gonna find me a. Y'all know me and my thumbnails and my titles. All right, peace out. Good night, y'all. Bye.